Hello and welcome to part 2. So if you saw the previous video yesterday, then you'll know that I was currently, our hero, me, was currently sitting at the next distribution centre desperately trying to get tipped. If you didn't see the video yesterday, I'll do a link. You might want to catch up. It's your call. Did I ever get out of the distribution centre? Let's find out. My God, he's moving. That's it, it's now 1:45 and he's moving. And I was told to go on the bay. So I'm just gonna have to wait for this geezer to get the trailer out of the way now. We've had to move to let him out, and then I believe I can go on a bay. Oh, let's get this done, please. Here we go. I've been given the green light. I don't want a green light, I want a red light. I want a red light that tells me that the shutter's up, the ramp is down, and we're taking your pallets off, and you can go and put your next one up. That's what I want. Still, I've had me little go on my guitar, which is pleasing. I'm going to have to find my old book that Dave had quist, my old little exercise book. It's in the house somewhere. Times like this, just get out and give it a go. It does make the time sitting on bass so much less painful. Right, let's get this in over here. In a minute we'll get the clicky bang thing. It's telling me I'm near a skip. Brilliant. Yeah, thank you. Very useful. And we're on. There she is. Right, it's Abby Keys. That's good news. Now we're just waiting for thunder in the back. The most frustrating thing is when they bring the keys out and you've been sitting there for like an hour. Oh, I'm getting on for 2 hours now. Admittedly, my booking time was 1:20, but I know that if I'd have come in at 1:20, I still would have been sitting there for 2 hours. And then they come out and you've got to be nice. Here's the keys. Yeah, of course, my friend, no problem. Let me know if there's anything I can do. It's not what you want to say. Still. We're delayed, but as I say, if you can't handle waiting, you're in the wrong job, and it's still working. Fingers crossed. Right, 2 hours 15 we've been here now. Admittedly, I got here early. I got here an hour and 15 early, so I've been here an hour. Now, theoretically, I could ring them up and go, right, we're in a waiting time, but it's my mate, so I've had to ring the other job, which I really wanted, and go, look, here's the situation. I'm stuck at a distribution centre. He was very understanding. And I said, I really don't want to. He said, well, I don't know if I can get an 18 tonne in there in that time now. I said, mate, I was really hoping this wouldn't be a case like, you know. I've gone in, and I've said to the lady, I said, I'm on a bay, any chance I'm going to get tipped soon? We're just waiting for the okay from upstairs to see if we're going to accept the goods or not. I'm like, what? I've been here for like 2.5 hours, and now you're telling me you don't even know if you're going to take them off. Well, if you knew that, you could have told me 2.5 hours ago and I'd taken them home. So I'm on the phone. He said, it's not your fault. He's going to repost it. And then just as on the phone, the lady come out and she said, we're going to tip you now. I'm like, yes. Now I'm just hoping they don't have to count it. Now I'm hoping they'll just take the pallets off and sign the paperwork and I can go, which means and the next one, he's phoned them. They're going to stay up till 5. But it does mean I'm going to be up in the middle of nowhere at 5 o'clock. I ain't going to get home until Christ knows. But at least I won't lose my second job. Well, the light's gone green. Now we just have to wait for paperwork and keys. It's now 3:15. I've been here coming up for 3 hours. Right, I'm out. About an hour to the next one, so I should actually get there before 4, which should be fine. Just got to photograph the paperwork. What's my little thing? Now, if you ever noticed, I've got 2 boxes on the back of my wagon on a pallet truck with like straps, blankets and stuff in. And one of them's a yellow box that says on the side of it, property of next. So I quickly whipped that one out and put it in the cab, then put it in the back. And I've had it since I was a market trader. They can have it back if they want, but it's handy for keeping my stuff in. And as I come out, the security guard says, can I have a look in the back? Oh, yeah, of course you can, mate. So I opened up the door, saw the empty truck, so I tucked the box behind the door that I didn't open. Whoops. Anyway, I've got to go. Right, we're in the sat-nav. 52 minutes. 52 minutes is better than an hour. We're going to be there 10 to 4, which is considerably later than I was expecting to be there. I was hoping to be there for like 2:30 maybe. But 3 hours in next trying to get that stuff off. Well, literally, I got there at 9 minutes past 12. It's now 3 o'clock, and I could ring Steve at Big Cat, but I've got enough money on the job. Sometimes you don't want to give people stress, like, you know. So could be them. I think that's him now. Right, it's now 22 minutes and 12 miles away from Gainsborough. All A roads, so we should be cool there. And we're not in a congested area of the country, so we should be cool there. I mean, the race is to get there and make sure that we get it. Once we get on site, as long as I get on site before I was supposed to be there, that's me covered. So then it's a matter of, if the goods aren't ready, that's not my fault. You know, and the fear of getting there, it's not like, well, you got to the place and the place was shut. Well, no, because it's not going there today. It's going there tomorrow morning. In fact, they've changed the booking time on me. It's come through at 7 in the morning rather than 8, which I've got to say, to be honest with you, suits me better, because it means I can beat the traffic on the 25, get round there, get it off, and then I've almost got like a full day left, unless my driving time, like, you know, to try and get another job or a couple of jobs in. So it seems to be panning out okay. I'm here. Made it in time. Made it with time to spare. In fact, I made it at 10:02. Been in the dispatch office, nice and easy. Going to get loaded quickly. Stillages. Sure, something's going to be nice and light and easy to strap. Right, all loaded. It's now 20 past 4. 3 hours ago. Well, it will be, won't it? It's a way to go. But I'm loaded. I'm on. I'm sorted for the morning. I've got a book to listen to. It's called Snow Crash. It's all right. Just started it. I've got on the Audible, obviously. So time to hit the road again. And off we go. That was a nice easy load. Why wasn't the next one like that? I was in and out of there in what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? Straight round to the dispatch office, got the bits of paper, straight into the loading bay, told me where to be. Geese comes out of the fork truck. Bang, 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 bang. You got your paperwork, lovely, see you later. Right, on we go, home we go. Oh. The thing is, hang on. Get me seatbelt on that. I assume this gate opens automatically, does it? Yes, it does. Right, the thing is, even though I'm miles away from home, I'm still heading home, and it's weird. You know, you could be doing a trip from, say, you know, Aberdeen, and you're going back to base. But all the way you're going home, I think part of it is because you start to recognise the sights on the way home. You know, you kind of go, oh right, I'm a Loughborough now, I'm Leicester now, I'm Northampton now, I'm the roadworks now, I'm MK now, and you can slowly mentally clock down the stages of getting back. I'm on the M1 now. I mean, I'm going to be M18, aren't I think? No, A1, I think. A1 going on. Okay, I might change. In that case, I'm at Peterborough now. I'm at Stevenage now. I'm at Hitchin now, you know. So, but anyway, and I'm loaded, and that's the main thing. So, should be a good day tomorrow. Time to get us back to base. Remember what I said earlier about A roads? A roads are nice to drive on A roads. And it is nice to drive on A roads. I'm in North Lincoln on my way home. But when you are 119 miles and 2.5 hours away from home, sometimes you kind of crave a motorway. Sometimes you crave a road where you can just get on it and watch the miles tick down. Still, it's very pretty around, very flat, Lincoln, green and flat. and arable. Only thing that comes away. You don't get a lot on the exchange out of Lincoln because it's all potatoes. It goes on Arctics, but we are 2:30 still. I'm due to get back to the yard at 7:30. I'm working it out. If I've got to drop this off at 7 in the morning, even on my reduced rest time, I need to leave the yard at 5:30, which means I need to be back at the yard by 8:30. But that shouldn't be a problem, I hope. A1, there we go. I craved for a faster road. Now I've got one. I'm too far north for it to be that I recognise where I am and you know, just work my way down it. But hey, we're on the A1. I don't know how many miles. Oh, we're on the A1 till we get the Black Cat. That's a while. And we're running. I've got that stage now. I've broke the back of it. I'm an hour away from home. I'm starting to see familiar names coming up on the signs. St Ives, Huntingdon. Used to work at Barking St Ives. Used to work one at St Ives as well. And I know that we're like an hour away from home. Hour and 7. Black Cat is about 3/4 of an hour away, and I know the second I get to that, I can't go on a water cruise. It's 421, junction 13, junction 11A, the windy bit at home. It breaks it all down, and also I'm going to stop and get some diesel because the journey I've got to do tomorrow round to Basildon, there's not many BPs. I'm a BP fuel card. There's not many BPs. There's was it not Partners Bar? Well, I was forgetting the name of it. That services around the 25. That basically you spend more time queuing on the roundabout trying to get into the services than you do whatever journey you're taking. Whether you're going to sort of South London, Brighton, or Addis Ababa. So I'm going to get some fuel now. Also, if I've got an early crack on in the morning, that means that I'll wake up early and I'll be all fueled up, ready to go. And also, it breaks the journey up a bit. So when I think I'm going to go, you know, there's quite a few BPs between here and the Black Cat roundabout. My favourite one is the one just before the Black Cat roundabout on the left-hand side. You get to find your own. You get to find favourite petrol stations. I like this one because you go into it. There's very few Arctics in front of you, and it's got an AdBlue pump. Although recently the AdBlue pump has been busted, it doesn't work, and as it is, it's academic because my AdBlue's nearly full. As long as they've got diesel, I'll be happy. But we should be there, I reckon, in about 20 minutes, and then it's the slow run home. And here comes one of my favourite petrol, not my favourite, a couple of better ones. One of my favourite petrol stations up on the right now. It's just the location really, and the ease of getting it in, and the fact there's normally not many lorries there now. I said that they'll probably queue around the block. I mean, an argument can be made that I shouldn't have left it this late, because if for some reason the pumps are out, there's one lorry, or something like that, then I'm struggling for fuel. But I'm not. I can always go to Toddy. That's a little bit more painful, but particularly when you're going southbound in the morning, Toddington can be very, very busy. But no, this should be fine. That's looking. There we go. There's an empty pump sitting there waiting for me. So we're going to take 2 minutes now. Well, I'll say 2 minutes. We're going to just go and fill the truck up. How are we looking? That's got my name on it, that one over there. And then we're going to do the final push home. There we go. See, AdBlue, out of service. What are you playing at? Hopeless people. Right, that's Veronica for the squirt. 50 minutes to home, but like I say, these are the 15 minutes that I know and I tread frequently and know so well and I'm very comfortable with. We're due to hit the yard at 7:30. Sounds about right really. So yeah, fairly standard I'd say. Maybe a little bit long today. Don't normally get back as late as this, but that means I left the yard at 7:30 this morning and I'll get back to the yard at 7:30 tonight. So that's a 12-hour day. But that's what you got to do. If you want to make the money, you've got to put the time in. There ain't a magic wand. No one will deliver it to your door. You want to go out there and earn the money? The the scope is there. Not always, I'll grant you, but the scope is there. But you've got to put the time in. You've got to say yes. You've got to be prepared to sit at that distribution centre for 3 hours. So, is he going? No, he is going. That's very kind. Thank you very much. Right, here we go. Thank you, my friend. So, Black Cat roundabout, and then the familiar signs of Milton Keynes and Bedford. Bing bong. That's it, we're back. We got back, I said 7:30, it's 25 to 8. I'd say that's a pretty good guess all round, you know, sort of a rough approximation. So that has been a day on the Courier Exchange. Like I say, started at 7:30, finished at 7:30, that's 12 hours. I mean, admittedly, if we did 24 hours on the Courier Exchange, then I could actually show you getting that job off as well, because it's due to be dropped at 7 if I'm lucky, that is. But that means that that's the dough that you can do in a 24-hour period. But then I did get it don't always work like that. I got lucky with the job coming back in the window. I got unlucky with Next. I could have done with that. I mean, I could be here at the moment at 5:30. But there's my beepy thing going off. Yeah, could have been back here at 5:30. But this is the thing. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what's going to turn out. So, I mean, I did the day mainly. I mean, I've got a bag there with me overnight kit. Didn't need that. I wound up back at the yard. I could have wound up in Scunthorpe or Aberystwyth or Edinburgh. You just don't know. You just don't know. It depends how far you want it. You don't have to do it like that. You can do it other ways. Everything has a knock-on effect. And the main reason I did it was to muck around with these new cameras, which I think seemed to work out okay. So I'll knit it all together. I'll stick it all out, but I'm done now. I think I've done my day. I'm going to go home and grab myself a beer and then back up early in the morning to off to Basildon. And then where we go after that, who knows. But wherever we go, we're going to take care and take money.